Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to feature hardest hitter Pokemon in the Pokemon universe, which is Mewtwo. So let's hop into the first match. Let's see what the first opponent has for us, whether this team works or not. And it's Kyogre versus Rhyperior, very good lead. So I'm going to just waterfall him and he swaps out into his own Kyogre. So as I am ahead on energy and I am running Thunder as well, so I'm going to throw this Thunder and then I will swap out into my Mewtwo. If he shields or if he doesn't shield, still I am going to swap out, and he doesn't shield. Now I am going to swap out into my Mewtwo and I'm going to soak up the damage. This was a surf and I think few Psycho Cut was enough to KO. And now you can see the Psystrike power of the Mewtwo. First Psystrike will do more than 80% I think damage, and look at the damage. Even though tanky Pokemon cannot survive the damage of the Mewtwo, and second Psystrike will be enough to KO the Rhyperior. And here comes the Dialga. I think I won't survive the Dragon Breath, but that's fine. I'm going to come with Xerneas, waiting for my switch timer, and I'm going to farm him with the Geomancy, and not going to throw my close combat. I will swap out into Kyogre so that I can force him to dump energy, but opponent is not dumping. Instead I will throw my Surf because Surf will do chip damages. Opponent is not throwing his energy. This tells me he is going to farm me all the way down, but no worries, I have energy on my Xerneas. So I am going to come back with Xerneas and he throws his energy. I have to no shield here because I think he can reach third Iron Head as well. So I am going to throw Moonblast. This will definitely grab the shield, and later I will just farm up to 2 close combat so that one can grab the final shield and the next one will definitely KO. So he is not dumping his energy and I reach the 2 close combat, so one will definitely grab the shield and next will KO the Dialga. So good game to my opponent and we won the first match. It went so close game because I wanted to sack my Kyogre, but opponent didn't want to throw his energy on my Kyogre, so it went so close. So that's fine, but we were able to close out the game with the Xerneas. So let's hop into the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us, if it is a good lead or bad lead. I'm leading with the Kyogre and safe switch is a Mewtwo and Xerneas is the closer. So let's hop into the next match. Ho-Ho versus Kyogre, very good lead. So I am going to waterfall and here comes the Rayquaza. So I have to swap out into Xerneas and I am going to farm up to Moonblast and throw it immediately. Let's see if opponent decide to shield here, and I undercharge it because I don't want to get him KO'd, but anyways he shielded and attack has been debuff. So just to respect the Dragon Ascent, I shielded and it was a breaking swipe braid. So I'm going to throw the second Moonblast, but I lose the CMP. This could be a Dragon Ascent, but I don't want to double shield, so I'm going to let it go, and this will drop his defense as well. So I'm going to throw the Moonblast. Let's see, opponent decide to give up the final shield. That's very good for me. At this point of time I think close combat is enough to KO, hoping that this will definitely KO. Let's see, and it KO'd. So I can now align my Kyogre against the Ho-Ho. So here comes the Dialga. So I am going to farm up to lot of energy with Mewtwo. I know he's going to try to catch, and he tried it but he didn't succeed it. So I am going to throw Surf on the Ho-Ho. Let's see, and this will do good amount of damage, and I'm going to save my shield for the Mewtwo. I'm not going to shield whatever he is going to throw on me. Even though it's a brave bird, it will hurt, but still I have to save one shield for the Mewtwo against the Dialga. And here comes the Dialga. I have to shield here and 2 Shadow Balls should be enough to KO the full health Dialga. And he throws his Iron Head and first Shadow Ball I think will do more than 50% of the damage, and next Shadow Ball will be enough to KO the Dialga. And Mewtwo close out this game in a style with his legacy moves, and this Shadow Ball is enough. So good game. We won the second match as well because of the Mewtwo. So let's hop into the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. I am running 2 legacy move on my Mewtwo, which is Shadow Ball and Psystrike, which can be only obtained by the Elite Charge TM. So if you have a Mewtwo with a good IV, please give a try. Next opponent has Mamoswine, very good lead. Kyogre can just waterfall him, but he throws Lugia. I don't have a direct response for the Lugia, so I'm going to stay here, throw the Thunder, and let's see opponent decide to shield here or not. This Thunder will hurt because Lugia is part flying type, and now I can swap out into my Mewtwo. At this health range, I think Psystrike should be enough. I shield here just to be safe. This could be a Arrow Blast, but it was Sky Attack, but that's fine. So I'm going to throw this Psystrike immediately. This will be enough to KO the Lugia, and I think Mamoswine will return, but he has to face the Psystrike. So I'm going to farm up and then throw it immediately, and I think this will also do a 80% of the damage against the Mamoswine. Look at the damage. Whatever the Pokemon is, it will do good amount of damage. So that's why it's a hard hitter Pokemon, and I think I can survive this avalanche. And I have a Psystrike. This will be enough to take out the Mamoswine if he doesn't shield here. I don't think he will shield, so he lets it go. And here comes the Palkia. So I have a good response, Xerneas, but I have to be very careful because some trainers might be running Hydro Pump, so I have to shield it correctly. So I'm going to throw this Moon Blast. Let's see, and I grab the first shield, and this was, I don't think this is enough for the Hydro Pump, so I'm going to let it go. This could be Aqua Tail, so I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to reach second Moon Blast, but he reaches another Aqua Tail, so I'm going to no shield here, and this Aqua Tail gets me very low now. At this point of time, I think close combat should be enough, so I'm going to generate back-to-back close combat. One to grab the shield and next for the damage, and it grabbed the shield, and second one will do good amount of damage, so that I can come up with the Kyogre and just waterfall him down. But I have to shield potential Draco Meteor, and I shield here just to be safe, and it was a Draco Meteor, and now I am just going to waterfall him down. So good game to my opponent. We won the third match as well. So let's hop into the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. If you're watching this video till the end, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more such interesting teams and videos. Stay tuned, and let's hop into the next match. And next match is against Kyogre versus Dialga. Very bad lead, so I'm going to safe switch into Mewtwo. Let's see, opponent is not swapping out because many a times it happens that opponent doesn't have good answer for the Mewtwo, so they stay back, and this Shadow Ball goes unshielded. I'm going to shield here. Let's see, opponent may try to swap out after throwing this energy, so I'm going to farm him, and here comes the Landorus, and I'll throw Psystrike before he debuffs me with the Sensious Storm. This Psystrike will do good amount of damage, and opponent is feared, so that's why he shielded. So he reaches, I think, Sensious Storm here. I can survive it, and I can reach my Psystrike, even though it's a debuff move, but still Psystrike from Mewtwo will hurt a lot, and you will see the damage now from the debuff Psystrike. Look at the damage. Even though Landorus agreed doesn't have that much bulk, hopefully I can farm him down, but he reaches last second Sensious Storm. This will debuff me, so that's fine. So I'm going to let this one go, and here comes the Dialga, so I'm going to swap into my Xerneas, and here comes the Ho-Oh, and this is not a comfortable situation as Ho-Oh can farm me down. None of my moves are threatening, so I'm going to throw Moonblast. Opponent lose con will be if he throws energy, so let's see if opponent decides to throw his energy, and he decides to throw it. Hopefully this KOs me because I want to get KO'd, and this was a Sacred Fire, it KO'd. And now I can just shield my Kyogre so that I can have a good amount of energy against the Dialga, as Dialga is dry on energy and opponent has dropped his defense. I don't have a shield, opponent does have one shield, so I'm going to throw this Surf. This will definitely force him to shield. Hopefully he doesn't reach his Iron Head, and one Waterfall, and then I will throw my next Surf. This will do good amount of damage. It might KO. It is very close, and one Waterfall is enough to KO the Dialga. So good game. We won the fourth match as well. Let's hop into the final match of this video. Let's see what opponent has for us, and it's Kyogre versus, I think it's a Xerneas. A very good lead, I would say, but still I have to be very careful. and I'm going to throw Surf immediately because Moonblast does have a chance to debuff me. So I'm going to throw Surf before he debuffs. I think this was a CMP. I will let this one go because Kyogre is a bit tanky and it can tank it. So now I'm going to not throw energy. I'm just going to farm him down and hopefully I can farm him. But opponent tries to catch the move on Kyogre. I think opponent must have thought I might throw energy, but now I will throw Thunder. This will be super effective. But opponent decide to block it. And now I can come with Mewtwo. I have shield advantage, so I'm going to throw this Psystrike before he throws Surf on me. This Psystrike will do good amount of damage. And look at the damage. Even the tanky Pokemon cannot survive the Psystrike. Now opponent is going to throw the Surf. I'm going to let this one go. I can reach Psystrike with one Psycho Cut and I reach. This will one shot as Kyogre is very low on his health. And later I can trust Xerneas for closing out this game. And here comes the Mamoswine. He farmed out a lot of energy, so I want him to dump his energy on my Kyogre. So I'm going to come with Kyogre and he snipes me with the Xerneas. I have to just remember that Mamoswine has a lot of energy, so I'm going to come with my own Xerneas. Even though I have 2 shield advantage, still I will let first one go through because I can survive it. So opponent throws Ancient Power. That was very surprising for me. Nobody runs Ancient Power even though it's a legacy move. So I'm going to shield here just to save health on my Xerneas. And now I can comfortably reach 2 close combat to close out this game. One will grab the shield and another will KO. And hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you trainers. Have a good day. Bye.